most severe concern that I did respond to a disturbing letter sent to me on the 6th of May, 1914, by my former landlady, Mrs. Hudson, regarding my friend Sherlock Holmes. When I arrived at our old lodgings at 221B Baker Street, I found Holmes in a state that can only be described as despondent.
I am despondent, Watson.
His very words.
Despondent, despairing, devoid of ambition, expectation, hope, joy. You're looking for the needle, don't bother. I'm not at the mercy of the 7% solution if that's what you imagine is the cause of my malaise.
Then what? Did a case go wrong? You brought the boneless strangler to justice not 2 months past.
Yes, he hangs day after tomorrow.
Oh, then I'm sure all you need is another strangler or a poisoner to come along. And you know what you say. Give me work. Give me problems.
Give me the most abstruse cryptogram, the most intricate analysis, and I'm in my proper atmosphere. As I recall, you put that down for dubious posterity. It isn't that I lack for work. I've been presented with any number of cases not worth rising from my stupor. I don't crave travel. I've been everywhere in the world. And I assure you I do not need another flatmate. Living with other people is hell.
Holmes, have you bathed recently?
Watson, the body is designed for decay. No reason to hinder the natural process.
No reason to hasten it either. Here, I have an idea. Look at me. Survey my clothes, my shoes, my fingernails. Where have I been today?
Watson.
Oh, come, you do it all the time. When we met, the very first thing you said to me was,
"You've been in Afghanistan, I perceive."
How did you know I'd been in Afghanistan? You said I appeared to be a medical type, with a military air. Ergo an army doctor. My face was dark, but my wrists were fair. Ergo I'd been in the tropics. Arm held stiff, indicative of a wound. So where in the tropics could an English army doctor have gotten his arm wounded?
Wales.
Holmes, really?
All right. You've come here from your tailor. You're due at the hospital. You forgot your watch, and you're late for an appointment.
Recalled to life. And how did you know all this?
Because when you got here, you said, "I've come from my tailor, I'm due at the hospital, I forgot my watch, and I'm late for an appointment."
Yes. It's forgotten. Holmes, do you know what my diagnosis is? You are suffering from the modern age, the 20th century and all its attendant anxieties. Pick up a newspaper, from Morocco to the Balkans, every page filled with hatreds and threats and ultimatums. It would take a will of iron not to fall into despair.
Thank you, Watson. That has cheered me to no end. I'm certain this conversation is keeping you from your hospital ground.
I suppose I should be getting on with that. Shall I ask Mrs. Hudson to bring up tea?
No. And Watson, shut the door when you go. Sometimes a bit of outside light ruffles the darkness.
I left Baker Street, as Holmes requested, but I did not go on my rounds. Instead, I remained below on the street, across from the house we two had shared for so many years. Suddenly, the door opened, and there was Holmes going off down Baker Street with a haunted look in his eyes. Employing the methods he taught me, I followed him to Soho, where he entered an oyster house, although not the sort of oyster house where one would want to order oysters. I remained for a while, watching him through the grease-smoked window. I would have remained all night if necessary, but I knew he would not welcome my skullduggery, so I went home. He would be fine. He was Sherlock Holmes. Good sir.